VAR should be taken away from football and then let referees have the final decision, the human error, and the natural habitat it brings to the round-letter game, football?
Me, first off, when the VAR thing came up, I was against the VAR because I tell people the word Ojoro in quotes works for everybody. Sometimes you get the favor, sometimes you don't. And it takes out the spontaneity of football. Sometimes you score a goal and you wait for like 2-3 minutes to know whether to celebrate or not. But for the Liverpool and City game, I told friends that the new rule of football says if the ball touches your hand and the build-up that leads to goal, whether intentional or not, the goal should be chalked off. People are talking about the penalty that City should have won, but my point of view is the ball touched Trent Arnold's hand before the counter-attack Liverpool scored. Why wasn't the goal chalked off? VAR is meant to take out all the questions in football, but it looks more like it has raised more questions than answers. We saw VAR in other leagues, and last season, although there were 1 or 2 controversies, but it looks like in England, week in, week out, from the first week of football. I remember City's first match of the season where Raheem Sterling scored and they had to zoom the VAR that it was the armpit of Raheem Sterling that was offside. I think with VAR, there's nothing we can do. I think it's here to stay, but some rules need to be adjusted because it talks of natural or unnatural positions, controversies here and there. And if you check other leagues, the decisions are not taken totally away from the referees, especially penalties and so. The referee have to check. But in England, people make decisions for the referee. I think they need to sit down and look at it if this is the way forward in football, because at this rate, we are having more questions than answers.
Well, they say the
thing that I said earlier, VAR is here to stay. There's nothing really that we can do. But if you check what they did at the World Cup, I don't know why many countries are mistaking the VAR thing, like the one at the CAF tournament you mentioned, moving it about. What they did at the World Cup, there was just one VAR location. They don't leave that place. They don't move away from there. That's where all the decisions are made. Then you can have monitors in stadiums to check it. But if you don't want to check like they do in England that they don't check or they've not checked yet, you can have a location where everything is checked. We all have TV. So I don't know why there was controversy. I think it was more than the game in the CAF Champions League game. But for Morocco, it's a step up. One thing is to have a VAR in your league. It has to be a country where there's light all the time, because I know they can take off the lights when we have it there. So it's a good development for Morocco. It's a good development for Africa. But I hope it will be a VAR with less controversies.